What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, do you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bagley is out there with Taurean Prince. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Ivy in at the 1. Three-pointer, Simons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Nurkic. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Bulls. Simons finds Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Here's Mendoza. Here's Isaac. Off target from three-point range. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. Here's Cunningham. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Here's Simons. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Mendoza. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
17-foot shot on the way. And again, Cunningham missing. Isaac kicks to Simons. Back to Isaac. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Mendoza. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Porzingis with a screen on Simons. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nurkic a screen on Porzingis. Mendoza's shot is off. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Bagley. He dishes it to Cunningham. From deep. The shot, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Nurkic finds Isaac. Now, here's Nurkic, headed by Porzingis. Fires Fires from deep. The shot misses.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Bagley with a screen on Isaac. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they zapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating.
Fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cook, he's checked in for Nurkic. Okeke comes in for Isaac. Christie, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Porzingis. Washington comes in for Marvin Bagley. Gallinari, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Hamilton subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Washington sets the pick for Hamilton. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Mendoza. Rebound, Detroit. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Short. That's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's the ends up going with the new group. And a different look here for the Pistons. Porzingis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Marvin Bagley comes in for Washington. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Ivey subbed in for Cunningham. We've got Johnson. Nurkic is out there with Caldwell-Pope. And it's Norris in at the four spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
Here's Mendoza. 6 points for him. From deep three-point range, that one misses. Pistons trail by 9. Prince, the pass to Hamilton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Ivey.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Here's Mendoza. To the wing right side. Norris. Nailed from three-point land. Norris just got himself on the board with 3 there.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Ooh.
Okay.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. No good from Hamilton. Trailblazers leading by 8. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Johnson can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ivey kicks to Hamilton. And it's off from three-point range. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Back to Prince. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Feeds to Bagley. Over Johnson. Bagley, no good. Trailblazers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Mendoza with the bucket.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Ivy. Passes to Mendoza. On deep. The shot will not fall.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all the...
And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And looking at the vote totals. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first. And that's a halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Marvin Bagley is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Cunningham in at the 2 guard. Fires from 14. He kicks it to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham against Simons. Porzingis sets the pick for Cunningham. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope finds Simons. There's Mendoza. Buries it from 3-point range. Mendoza's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Porzingis outside for Bagley. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And the 3 ball is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complementary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
They get the rebound. And he drops in the layup off the ropes.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
For Detroit.
At the line to Portland.
Line in this one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Ivy. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Mendoza. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Mendoza's got 17.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Cunningham. Kicks to Ivy. Wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Portland leading by 6. Noyes, the pass to Mendoza. Launches it. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They set the screen. Here's Bitadze. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 4-point Portland lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Mendoza. It's blocked.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Cade Cunningham now running that 2-man game. Got to stop the ball.
And as we finish
The third quarter, your score, your Trailblazers, 47. The Pistons.
We're back in a moment. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Simon. Nurkic is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Mendoza at shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Cunningham for three. Drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
From outside the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's it.
Mendoza's shot is off.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Ivy passes to Bagley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
There's Mendoza. It's good from long range. Mendoza's got 20 points.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there. And just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Three-pointer, Simon. That shot missing. And it's Detroit the other way. Cunningham kicks to Porzingis. Back to Cunningham. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, following only 3 points. There's Mendoza. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
To the middle, and finished off by Bagley.
Takes contact and
Attention Blazer fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Simon's with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Mendoza. Portland no good that time either.
well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Here's Mendoza. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Cunningham passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Nurkic. They get it back. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
And there's the pass to Mendoza. Isaac outside. Pass to Simons. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cunningham. Kicks it out to Prince. Isaac against Bagley. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul. Detroit ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
And an intentional foul right there.
Pop that up for your Blazer lead. 4-point foul. Contagious Caldwell.
Point lead.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
And here are the Pistons. They're on a 17-7 run. Down low. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. From deep three-point range, Porzingis with the rebound.
No choice but to foul there, but
Mendoza. First personal foul. Third team foul.
9.
Shooting for Detroit.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good help. And when he is that, he's a force. That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And in...
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely. And we hope to see you again.